Bonjour tout le monde, j'espère que vous allez bien. This is Deep from French with Deep. Today we have sentence formation video number 2 related to the adjective complet and complete. Okay, in French, if you already know, or let me tell you that the usage of adjective is on the basis of the gender, that is, it is masculine or feminine. Like in this case, for masculine, we use complet, T is not pronounced, and for feminine, we use complete. Okay, the spelling complet, Complet, and complete, Comple with accent grave and te. Okay, we are going to start with the sentences now. So we'll be reviewing the vocabulary related to the sentence that is required in the sentence formation, and which will obviously help you in the exam as well as in real French conversation whenever you are using French as a mode of communication. Okay, the first sentence we have is this file is complete. Okay, now let me explain you the rule of grammar in the context. Okay, in the context in this sentence, our subject is file. So if file is masculine, then we'll use complet, and if file is feminine, then we'll use complete. In this case, file is le, that means it is masculine. So it is le dossier. Le dossier. Now is the conjugation of être in the present, and it is third person singular. So we use est, and as it is masculine, as I have already told you, so we'll use complet here. Complet. So the full sentence becomes, okay, let us first of all review, because we have said that this file. So this file will not be le dossier. It will be replaced by either set or set, as dossier starts with the consonant, so, and it is masculine, so we'll use ce, sir. So our complete sentence becomes ce dossier est complet. This file is complete in English equal to ce dossier est complet in French. Okay, let me again review what we have learned here. First of all, dossier, that is a file that is related to your vocabulary. It is a part of your vocabulary. So it is masculine, and the spelling also dossier. So le dossier becomes ce dossier. Is again is the conjugation of être. Okay, I am placing a link here. If you still don't know the conjugation of être in the present tense, so it is third person singular, so it is est. And complete, so complete we are saying to a file which is a masculine, so we'll use complet. So our full sentence becomes ce dossier est complet. Très bien. Okay, next sentence. My duty is complete. Okay, now my duty, although there are many words in French, but generally we use devoir. And a tip for you, devoir is also for homework. Like the students receive homework from their school, it is also devoir, and it is masculine, so it becomes le devoir. Now it is personal pronoun my duty. So for my we have either mon, ma or me. Mon is for singular masculine, ma is for singular feminine, and mes is for plural my. Okay, and it is common in both masculine and feminine. So here we'll be using mon, mon, mon. So my duty becomes mon devoir, And again is, as we have already done, conjugation of être in the present tense with the third person singular is a, esta, complete. So we need to focus on here. Our subject is masculine, so we'll be using complet. We have already learned in the first slide. So the full sentence becomes mon devoir est complet. Mon devoir est complet. My duty is complete equal to mon devoir est complet. Okay, let us review. My duty is le devoir. So le devoir with the personal pronoun, it becomes mon devoir. Is être conjugation present tense third person singular, so it is a, esta. Complete. Complete is being used for my duty, which is masculine, so we'll be using complet with the spelling in front of you. So our full sentence becomes mon devoir est complet. Mon devoir est complet. Très bien. Next we have, I am sorry, this cinema is full. So suppose you go to a cinema and they say that there are no tickets because the cinema is full. So first of all, I am sorry. Okay, I in French is je. If you know, je, je. Am is again être first person singular, so it is suis. So I am becomes learn it by heart, and I'm also posting a link related to être once again. So it becomes je suis. I am is je suis. Sorry. For sorry we can use several words, but I would suggest the most common use is désolé. So the full sentence becomes I am sorry equal to je suis désolé. So we come to the vocabulary part here, cinema. So cinema is written as it is, just the exception that after N the E has an exa egu. So and also it is masculine. So it becomes le cinema. So it is this here, and cinema starts with a consonant. So we'll be using ce, ce, ce. So it becomes, this cinema becomes ce cinéma. Ce cinéma. Très important. Is again, I need not to repeat here that we'll be using here a, est, as it is conjugation of être in the present tense with the third person singular. So this cinema is becomes ce cinéma a. Okay, full. We need to concentrate on it. We'll be using an adjective here, and the adjective is being used for a masculine. So masculine, complete is complet. So it becomes, this cinema is full becomes ce cinéma est complet. Your full sentence becomes je suis désolé, ce cinéma est complet. So whenever there is a comma, you need to give a brief pause. So we have learned that I am sorry, comma, this cinema is full stop, in English equal to je suis désolé, comma, ce cinéma est complet, full stop. Okay, let us review it. Here we have learned that the conjugation of être in the present tense with the first person singular is I am becomes je suis in French, très important, and sorry is désolé. Avec with two e with the accent aigu. Please note it down, leaving the last e. So it becomes je suis désolé. So this cinema is le cinema, that is a masculine. So this becomes ce cinéma. So suppose here there would have been I, a or a vowel, then we have written that, we would have written that cet, not ce, because we use ce, set. So it becomes, this cinema becomes ce cinéma. Is full is a complet. So our full sentence becomes je suis désolé, ce cinéma est complet. Répétez après moi. Je suis désolé, ce cinéma est complet. Je suis désolé, ce cinéma est complet. Next we have again a very important sentence. The train is full. So here in French we use complete for the word full. This train is full, comma, you have to wait for the next one. Okay, let us focus on this one. This train. So this train, we can write it. Train is le train. It is masculine and it is singular. So it becomes ce train, or le train is better because we are talking about a train. Le train is again être, third person singular, a. Le train a. Okay, full, we'll be using complete here, adjective full. So full is being used for a masculine singular, so it becomes complet. So our this part of sentence becomes the train is full, le train est complet. Next we look over to the second part. You have to wait for the next one. Okay, let us suppose that you here is informal one, a familiar one, so we'll be using tu here, tu. So have will be using the verb, the conjugation of devoir in the present tense. So it is second person singular, so it becomes dois, D-O-I-S. So you have becomes tu dois. So to wait, so keep this thing in mind that whenever we use a verb, it already includes to here, so you need not to repeat a preposition here. So it becomes you have to wait becomes tu dois attendre for the next one. Okay, for the next one, don't conjugate it as it is, don't translate it as it is, because the next one or the coming one is le prochain. Le prochain. Okay, why we have used, we need to learn this le prochain here, because we are talking about train. Suppose we would have talked about, let us say, maison, that is la maison, a house, then we would have used la prochaine here, and it carries a e after n. So let us revise it. Our this part of sentence becomes tu dois attendre le prochain. So our full sentence becomes the train is full, comma, you have to wait for the next one in English equal to le train est complet, comma, tu dois attendre le prochain. Okay, if you're finding value in this video, press the subscribe button and hit the bell icon as well. So let us review it once again. Le train, masculin. So we use le train is être, third person singular, a, full, complet, parce que, because it is being used for third person singular. You have, tu dois, learn it by heart. To wait, attendre. For the next one, le prochain. Très bien. Our full sentence becomes, répétez après moi, le train est complet, tu dois attendre le prochain. Le train est complet, tu dois attendre le prochain. Okay, next we have again a very beautiful sentence. Okay, press the like button and we'll continue. In this trip, so trip in French is voyage and it is masculine, so we use le voyage. Le voyage, this trip becomes ce voyage. So this trip is ce voyage. Okay, for in we use dans or en, but in this case, according to the different rules of grammar, we'll be using dans ce voyage. Okay, let us take the second part of the sentence. We have. Okay, we can use in two ways, that is nous, that is familiar, that is a formal one, or we can use on. And for on, like we'll be using it here, on, we use the conjugation of il, that is he, she, and it. So let us continue. We have. So have, avoir conjugation in the present tense. Again, I am putting a link for you. So have, avoir conjugation in the present with the third person singular is a, simply a. So it becomes on a. We have is on a complete panorama. Okay, as you already know that in French we mostly use the adjective after the noun. So here noun is panorama. So it is masculine in French and the spellings are almost the same. So it becomes a panorama. So complete, because it is masculine, so we'll be using complet here. Of the region, okay, of the region is la région. So of the region becomes de la région. So our this part of sentence becomes on a panorama complet de la région. On a panorama complet de la région. Okay, if you are watching it carefully, you can easily understand that you are learning a lot of rules, vocabulary, punctuation as well, or you are either brushing up or revising your vocabulary and sentence formation of French. So in this strip, comma, we have a complete panorama of the region in English equal to dans un voyage on a un panorama complet de la région. Très bien. Okay, let us revise it once more. This trip is le voyage, it becomes ce voyage. In is dans, so in this trip becomes dans ce voyage. We have, so we'll be using, we have used here the informal one on, have is a, on a. Okay, again complete panorama. So here panorama will come before complete because it is a noun here, and in French we use noun before an adjective, so it becomes un panorama complet. Why complet? Because it is a masculine, a panorama, so we won't be using complete, we'll be using here complet. Of the region is de la région, and note it down that de la région we have e with the accent aigu here. Okay, répétez après moi, repeat after me. Dans un voyage, on a un panorama complet de la région. Dans un voyage, on a un panorama complet de la région. Très bien. Next sentence. Okay, sorry, we have already done sorry, comma, the class is full. Okay, again for full we'll be using complet here or complete. Okay, let us study. So simply sorry is désolé. With e, with both e with the accent aigu. Désolé, comma, the class is full. Okay, for the class you can use la classe. La class. As it is a feminine, la signify feminine, so we'll be using here la class. And suppose if we have to make a sentence with this class, so it will become cette class. Cette avec CETTE. Okay, cette class. A is again heteroconjugation with the third person singular is a full. So here full we are using for a feminine, so we'll be using complete, not complet here. So complete avec e with the accent grave before t. So sorry, comma, the class is full in English becomes désolé, la classe est complète in French. Okay, let us revise it once more. Simply if you are saying sorry, you can say désolé, and the class is la class, it is feminine, so is heteroconjugation, third person singular, a, full is complete for la. So it becomes répétez après moi, repeat after me, désolé, la classe est complète. Désolé, la classe est complète. Très bien. Okay. Merci beaucoup. And I insist that you revise it again and again. And with this video, I am also providing the link to the PDF. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. French with Deep.